Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me a bit of your time. Like always, I'm not going to keep you here long, but this topic that I'm talking about today it's a very delicate topic, and a few of my closest associates have been dealing with this topic. And with me, it puts me in a, lack of better words, a fucked up mood. But, it has to be talked about because I know a lot of men are going through this and they need to know that they're not alone. I know I might get some little flack from the ladies, but with some of the stuff that I'm saying, it can go both ways. But I'm mainly talking to the gentleman because the healing process is something serious when it comes to the man and the things that he goes through, that we go through when you've been with someone for so long and it's either you've grown apart and things are just not the same, or could have been some infidelity on his part, on her part. I'm not the one to say why, but I'm speaking from my point of view. And starting it off when a man's going through a separation from his significant other, if that man and that woman are not going to get back together, like relationship is over completely, it's going to be a grieving process. Like someone's passed away, but no one's passed away, but the relationship is dead. And it makes it a lot harder if you and that person has kids together. You have to co-parent. And that's difficult when you're in your grieving process. I'm going to say grieving process a lot because that's what it is, really. You're going to have to do things to better yourself. You're going to have to relearn yourself. You're going to have to learn to love yourself again. There's different ways that you can do that. Whatever you do that makes you happy, you have to do that. But don't do something that harms you, such as just don't drink your pain away. No, that's not going to solve it. Don't smoke your pain away. That's not going to solve it. It's going to make it worse. You might think that going out and finding another partner to be with for that time, that's not going to help shit either, man. To be for real, excuse my language, but once you get that post nut, you back to feeling the same way you was before. So you have to do something that gets your mind off of it. If it's your work, just be dedicated to your work and be dedicated to learning yourself over again. Learn how to love yourself, because it depends on the woman. She could just be tearing you down, and that fucks with a man. That fucks with a man bad. You've been torn down so many damn times that you start to look at yourself different. You start believing that shit. So you have to look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. Point out your flaws. All your shortcomings. All right. This. So people can't use that shit against you. Because that's what they will do. They will use your shortcomings against you. But if you know yourself, no one can tear you down. If you know yourself, if you love yourself, no one can tell me about Erick. Man, they can say whatever they want to say about me, but I know me. I know Erick. No one can tell me shit about Erick. I know all my shortcomings, so you can't use that against me. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be many nights you laying there crying. Just to keep it a buck, it's gonna be many nights you laying there crying. It's gonna be many nights you alone. But that shit gonna make you stronger. Learn yourself, man. You have to set boundaries also. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. Whatever your peace is, do not let anyone disturb that shit. Whatever it is. Your peace is your peace. Whatever you do that brings you peace, that brings you joy, that makes you happy, if you're not hurting yourself. No alcoholic beverages or no smoking, none of that. Because that's just going to make the shit worse. You have to do something constructive that brings you peace. Whatever that is. With me, cooking. That brings me peace. I don't care if it's just writing poems. Whatever it is, man. Whatever you do that brings you peace, do that. Because you're going to need that. You're going to need that. People are not going to understand that you are trying to better yourself. You're trying to get to know you. If the person that you've been with, they might blame you for everything. If something's messed up in that person's life, it's your fault. It's always your fault that something's messed up in that person's life. When you really know it's not, because they're really contradicting themselves while they're telling you this. But hurt people hurt people. I'm going to say that again. Hurt people hurt people. And just to make themselves feel better, they go say some shit to you that they know hurts you. So they're hurting you on purpose. You're going to go through the storm, man. And it's going to be good days. It's going to be bad days. It's going to be terrible days. No, hold up. I'm going to stop that. I'm not going to say days. Moments. Because if you wake up in the morning, you're having a great day. So there is no such thing as a bad day. It's just bad moments. You're going to have bad moments. You're going to have good moments. And you're going to have terrible moments. But I tell you one thing, bro. Once you learn yourself, and once you love yourself, you can't be stopped, man. No matter what they say, it's not going to hurt you. Because you know yourself. They can spread lies. You know yourself. You know yourself. So you don't worry about what anyone else says. They compare you to the next person. Why aren't you like the next person? Comparison is the thief of joy. You don't know what that next person's going through. Just because someone's smiling behind closed doors, they could be thinking about blowing their brains out. So, bro, my advice to you, man, learn yourself, man. Love yourself. Don't let anyone disturb your peace. Just go get better, bro. Shit ain't easy. But once you learn yourself and love yourself, you have a shield around you, man. Can't nobody break unless you want them to. Or nobody be able to come in unless you want them in. So take care of yourself, bro. On that note, I'm gone.